Hello, everyone. Welcome. You can hear me now. Hooray! How exciting. Happy Sunday, everyone. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome. So, I don't know, what day is it? Sunday? I think I said that already. Happy Sunday. Um, we got lots to do, I guess, because of course I didn't stream on Thursday. But before we carry on, before we really get started, thank you to Diabor for resubscribing now for 70 months. That's a friggin' lot of months. So thank you to Diabor. Thank you also to Galdhar, now for 6 months. Sorry, no, now for 37 months, but apparently not in a row on account of how it reports in my backend. And thank you also to our anonymous gifter, and congratulations to Malfnord. Good old Malfnord. Yeah. Laron, thank you very much, Omega Laron, for resubscribing now for 59 months. Nearly 5 years. Goldhar, I was not calling you out. The way it reported in Twitch's backend tripped me up. It was not a call out. Oh, it was something for 6 months in advance. That's how. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you, Galdhar. That was not clear. That was not clear from the dashboard. I apologize. Hawkeye Kadash, thank you for the resub. Now for 35 months. So, what do we have to talk about today? On Wednesday, we had Star Trek. And then on Thursday, we didn't have a stream. I don't even remember what I did on Thursday. I took a mental health evening. I needed a mental health evening. Some weird stuff happened and my anxiety spiked something fierce. So I took a mental health evening. But I don't actually remember what I did. I'm sure I did something. What was that? Did I do painting on Thursday? Is that what happened? Okay, maybe I did some painting on Thursday. Meg says I did some painting on Thursday. So I did some painting on Thursday, sure. And then on Friday, I went and saw Gundam G Quack's Beginnings, or Beginning, the new Gundam movie that is a prologue to the new Gundam series that's coming, and it was pretty good. Why does it have so many U's? We don't know. What we do know from a line in the movie is that it is a placeholder. Well, that it is a placeholder name for the Gundam, but they didn't. But that's just what it's called because it gets lifted from its owners before they have a chance to rename it. But it is ostensibly a placeholder name. So I went and saw that on Friday night, and it was pretty good. I liked it. The question is it just Gundam A Man in High Castle? I mean, no. That is the So the first 20 minutes or so of the movie is telling the alternate timeline of the Universal Century, because it is doing the like, but Xeon won the 1 year war. And I don't want to give it away, but the first 20 minutes or so is about how it is that Xeon wins. And then the then after that has been, how do you say it? G-Quux. It's G-Quux. That is just how it's said. G-Quux. And like, I could tell you lots and lots about this movie and what the story is, but I don't want to do that because that'll give it all away. But anyhow, point being, the first 20 minutes is about how the timeline of the 1 year war went differently, and then the back 2/3 of the movie are like the first 2 episodes of the show, basically. So that's it. There's one shot. Yes, Apod, in the real timeline, Xeon loses the 1 year war. That is correct. And in this timeline, Xeon wins the 1 year war. No, that's not spoilers, Jibcat. Zafty says it shifts from origin style to Eva-esque. That's not really true. That's like actually not really true in any way. The art design for the 1 year war portion of the film, the character design is very similar to the Origin, Gundam the Origin. And then in the back half, the character design is very modern. So the character design changes significantly from, although I would say that the character design is actually way more Furikuri than Eva. The art style is way more Furikuri. But one of the things I think is interesting is that there's one character who's present in both time periods. Because the rest of the show happens 5 years after the end of this alternate version of the 1 year war. There's one character who's present in both timelines, or in both time periods, and his design is halfway in between, which I think is really interesting. They've done this interesting thing of like of designing him so that he doesn't look out of place in either art style. Or either character design style, which I think is actually really cool. He's like, I don't know, his like edges are a little softer, and his design a little more modern in the Gundam the Origin style, and then when it switches to the more modern character design style, all of those things that they've made, he now looks more like a classical anime character relative to everybody else. But he bridges the gulf between the character design styles enough that he doesn't look out of place in either time frame. It's really cool. Like from an exercise in character design, it's really, really, really cool. I think that's just like, it's very subtle, and if you're not looking for it, you wouldn't, like if you're not thinking about it, you wouldn't really think of it. But very, very neat. I like that a lot. Yeah, the tone changes quite a lot. The first like 20 minutes or so is very sort of OG Gundam the Origin, played very quite seriously. It's not at all funny. But the back 2 thirds of it are like there's a big tone shift and it gets to be way more goofy, which is good. Like it's really fun. It suits what they're doing. So anyhow, I liked it. I had a good time. I didn't think it was amazing. Like it didn't knock my block off or anything like that, but it was good. I liked it. It looks good. The character design is good. It's doing a bunch of neat things in terms of like mixing up or remixing the UC in interesting ways, which I think is cool. It's very definitely drawing. Okay, this if I say too much here, I risk giving things away. So I'm going to try and be very careful not to do that. But it is drawing significant reference to parts of the UC that are not Gundam 79. That's as descriptive as I can get. There is an aspect of the show or an aspect of the movie that I think is pulling on a concept introduced in a different Gundam UC series, and I think it's kind of cool. So there's that. I won't say a lot more because I don't want to give anything away. But I think that's a safe enough thing to say. It's not just Gundam UC. It's also like, I mean, this isn't news. This is well enough. Zafty, I want to know what series you think that could be that I'm referring to. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, but the actual series portion, the back two halves of it, and what it's describing as being like the underlying series, definitely of a kind with Witch from Mercury. Safety says he thinks that it could be 080, or sorry, 0080, 0083 Zeta, or something that happens in Double Zeta, but not Victory. That's very interesting that you would think that. I mean, do you want me to spoil it, Zafty? That's right. So don't swear at me for not giving you the information. But it's good. As you would expect from the studio behind it, whose name escapes me at the moment, but the EVA studio, as you would as formerly Gainax, but whatever that studio is now, as you would expect from that show, there's a lot of like fun visual stuff, like just animation stuff they do. Clever framing and clever camera angles and just fun fluid animation. It's just like good stuff. It's pretty good. I liked it. So there you go. Jim Cat says it has the Bikini Squad from Victory, and that's how Zeon won the war. Jim Cat's got it. I don't know what to tell you. Jim Cat figured it out. How are the robots? I mean, I've made it pretty clear that I don't think I like the robot design in this, like, that they've shown us so far, and that remains true. I don't like the way the G-Quux looks. I don't like the way the RX-78-2 looks. I don't like the way the Red Gundam looks. And I don't like the way the Zaku's look. I won't say any more. There is one thing I like, but I can't say any more about that either. But they look awesome in motion. Like the fluidity of the animation and the combat sequences and and so on was like all cool stuff. It was very interesting to watch in motion. Um, I don't like the robot designs, but they're doing cool stuff with them. I don't know. I can divorce my enjoyment of a thing from how much I enjoy the robot design specifically. There are lots of Gundams that I don't particularly care for, and I still like the shows they're in. So so there's that. But anyhow, it was a good time. So that was Friday night, and then Saturday. What did we do yesterday? Oh yeah, we did a bunch of chores. Um, She says, "Would anyone here be upset with spoilers?" I don't know. Would anyone be upset with spoilers? It's fine. I don't need to say any more. The answer is I enjoyed it. So we can move on. So Saturday we did a bunch of chores around the house. We did grocery shopping, we did some cleaning, and then I remembered that it was the 1st of March and that the new Horizon Zero Dawn Lego set had released at Lego stores. So I scooted off to a Lego store and I bought the Horizon Zero Dawn Lego set. I did not buy the Lego Titanic. I did buy Meg a box of botanicals, though. The Lego botanicals. I got her the tiny plants. Um, so that was exciting. But which flower set? I think it's just small plants. It's got a couple little cactuses in it, and a Venus flytrap. It's very cute. So then I spent some time last night putting together my Horizon set. And also on Friday, okay, so we do have a story about the display case that I ordered for my Orient Express, my Lego Orient Express. So, on Amazon, I ordered an acrylic display case for the Lego Orient Express. And it was coming from China. I knew it was coming from China. I ordered it on like the 9th of January. And it was supposed to arrive by no later than the 14th of February. And what happened was it shipped out of China and then the tracking information just stopped updating. It left China and I never heard from it again. Never is not quite true, but it was like for weeks I didn't hear anything, right? And so anyhow, the 14th comes and goes, still no sign of it. And that was the latest delivery date, right? But the 14th comes and goes, no sign of it. And I get an email from Amazon being like, "Hey." So on the 18th, which is I guess three full days after it's missed its delivery, I get an email from Amazon being like, "Hey, we think your package is lost. So you can request a refund now. It may still show up, but you can request a refund now." So I press the button to request a refund, and it puts me into the like contact the seller dialogue like system. So I'm like, "Okay, hey seller, Amazon says this is lost. I would like to request a refund." And they email me back or they message me back and they're like, "No, it's not lost. We promise. Here's the updated tracking information. It has unloaded off the boat. It is currently in the US. Please just keep waiting." And that's all the information they send me. They don't send me any more. And they don't tell me why it's in the US or anything like that. So I do. I keep waiting. And so then after another while, it updates to say that it is in customs at the Canadian border. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It has moved. It is in customs at the Canadian border. And then on the 21st of February, it releases from customs at the Canadian border. And I get the message from the tracking information. None of this is updating in Amazon, by the way. I'm having to do this all through this like third-party tracking information. But it updates to say that Canadian Customs has now cleared it on the 21st of February, more than a week after it was supposed to have been delivered. And so I'm like, okay, I'll continue waiting. As of the 27th of February, it was still sitting at the border. It had been sitting in a cleared status for a week. And it was supposed to transition to a local last mile delivery service for delivery. And so I emailed the delivery service and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my package. Here's the tracking number. And they're like, well, our system doesn't say it's ready for pickup. And I'm like, okay, but it released from customs a week ago. So can somebody go get it? And they're like, no, the system doesn't say it's ready for pickup. And I'm like, okay. So anyhow, I submit a claim to the delivery company, or a service ticket to the delivery company to be like, hey, my package cleared customs a week ago and nobody's picked it up. What do I do? And they get back to me with an email being like, saying like, hey, so here's the delivery timeline. Basically, it needs to go to customs. That takes about 48 hours. And then once it clears customs, somebody will go pick it up and deliver it to you within 48 hours. And I emailed them back and I'm like, it cleared customs a week ago. Somebody needs to go get it. And so then I go to that, like, at that point, I'm like, whatever, okay? This is stuck. I can't get a hold of the shipping company that sent it to the border, and the local delivery carrier won't pick it up because they don't know where it is. So at that point, I go back to Amazon and I click the request a refund button. And this time, instead of sending me to the seller, it sends me into an automated refund processing system. And so I'm like, all right, refund me. And Amazon is like, cool, here's your refund. We agree. It hasn't arrived. Here's your refund. Friday rolls around, Friday the 28th. And I get an email midday from the local delivery company being like, hey, good news. Your package is on a truck for delivery. And lo and behold, my package is indeed on a truck for delivery. And I get a picture from, I went to the office on Friday for work. And so Meg sends me a picture of the thing sitting in my office. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I get it free. Yeah, sure. Why not? For free. So here's where things get a little weirder. A little later, after the thing is delivered, like an hour or two after the thing is delivered, I get a message from the seller on Amazon. And he's angry. Because from his perspective, with the time zones involved, I have requested a refund within the same 12 hours of receiving it, right? Like, as far as he sees, I requested a refund while it was out for delivery. And so he's pissed, and he's like, why have you refunded this? You already have the item. Please send it back. Like, what the hell? Why did you do this? And he's like, or if you want to keep it, cancel the refund and, we'll send you $30. But why did you refund this? And so I ended up coming home after work and talking to Meg, and I'm like, officially, by the actual letter of the policies, I am entitled to keep this refund. Amazon does not think I owe this money. Amazon refunded me, and the rules say that if it arrives after they've refunded me, it's mine to keep. I don't have to send it back. But then I batted it back because I felt a little guilty. I did feel a little guilty about it. I was like, I mean, if it had been any longer, I wouldn't feel guilty. But because it was the same day, I feel guilty. And I know he thinks he thinks I'm just being an asshole. And I don't want this Chinese person I'm never going to see in my life, who I'm talking to through Google Translate via an Amazon messaging service, to think I'm being an asshole. And yeah, you're right. He has no idea who I am. But I don't think, I don't want him to think I'm being an asshole. And so I canceled the refund. And I sent him a message and I'm just like, hey, I'm sorry. When I requested this refund, it had been stuck in customs for more than a week. There was no sign it was moving. That it happened to end up delivering the next day was a total coincidence. But I have canceled the refund with Amazon. But please do refund me the $30 for my inconvenience and frustration. And the guy on the other end was, sure, yeah, okay, good. And he was like, by the way, if you need any future display cases, please send me a message before buying one, and I'll give you a discount. I was like, all right. And so that was a resolution I could live with. I'll get my $30 back, and I get a discount on future Lego display cases. So that's exciting. But yeah, that's nice. So some random guy at Jianji Trading in mainland China, I don't even know where in China, had a stressful day on my account.
Oh, this is so much nicer back here. Look at all this room.
For what?
I don't have to sneak behind your green screen to go get a glove. You pushed it back a bit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. It's like a teensy bit further back.
Literally, there's a crease in the floor.
No, look. There is. You moved it like 2 inches back.
Well, I didn't do that on purpose.
Well, it's better. Maple. She just came in here and farted. I'm very sorry.
So anyhow, I got it all set up and it's currently up there, but I haven't built the Lego Orient Express yet. Anyhow, it was $180, this display case. So ultimately, I really wanted the $180, but I'll accept 30. Lexan is expensive. It's acrylic. I don't know if acrylic is Lexan, but it's acrylic. But the main thing here is that it will keep it dust free, so that I don't have to dust it. Anyhow, so that was Friday, and then today I just did some painting. I didn't do a lot today. I didn't get up until almost noon, and yeah, then I did some painting. Also, Meg made char siu with garlic roasted baby bok choy and rice for dinner, and oh my god, holy moly, it's so good, very yummy. Maple, what if we didn't do that? What if I told you that biting the glass doesn't accomplish anything? Have you considered have you considered that biting the glass is ineffective? So anyhow, that was my weekend, and tomorrow I go back to work. Hooray! Hooray! All right. Do I have anything else you want me to talk about this evening, or what? I mean, we know what Zafty wants, so we don't need Zafty to opine again. But what do the rest of you want? The rest of you have any thoughts you want to prize from my brain? Why aren't I playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Because I. Sorry, you're not in on this joke. Because I made it in my head and it made me laugh. The the joke in my head was was because I'm trying not to spend money frivolously. Precisely. I mean, it's true. I am trying not to spend money frivolously, and the money spent on this display case was spent 2 months ago. Um, and so I'm trying not to buy a video game right now. I don't need a video game right now. I'm playing many video games right now. I'm playing Avowed. I haven't finished Avowed yet. I gave Balatro a try last night. I haven't finished that yet. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I haven't finished that yet. So I really don't need another video game. And that is the answer. Is like I am not at all stretching for things to play. So that's why and also like I'm mildly interested in Monster Hunter, but I've never like been grabbed by a Monster Hunter before. So I just eh, eh. Question: what do you consider finishing Balatro? I don't know. I don't know anything about Balatro. All this time, Apod has been talking about the stakes they're clearing. I don't know what that means. No part of the Balatro I played yesterday involved any kind of stakes. I don't know what stakes are. I know what antes are. Um, Stakes are difficulties. When you beat a run, you unlock the next stake with that deck. Okay. So according to Azandai, I got about 5/8 of the way through a run on my first attempt. And so the reason I haven't figured out what stakes are is because I didn't get that far. Anyhow, I thought things were going really well in my game until they weren't. Um, I was getting like lots. I had a good set of jokers, and I had I'm not terrible at poker generally, so I had a pretty good I was doing pretty good at constructing poker hands that paid out well. Um, but then suddenly it all went very sideways very quickly. I didn't even lose by a lot on that like on the blind I was on, but it was enough. Anyhow, I don't know if I have that much that much interest in continuing to play it a ton, but I don't know, it was a nice chill um attempt. Now I have played one run. I at least understand what the game is, more or less. So yeah. Anyhow, that was good. Um, yeah. So that's why I'm not playing Monster Hunter, because I don't want to spend money on something that I'm not really going to play at all. Oh, in other news, I have decided to sell part of my Gundam backlog. Nothing big or interesting, but I decided to divest myself of my real grades because realistically, I'm never going to build them. And the Calibarn and the Schwarzette, which, again, realistically, I'm never going to build. Also, they're pure white, and I don't know what I was thinking. They look boring to me now. Um, Real grade is the mid end, Diabor. It's the high detail 1/144th scale. They're the small but high detail kits. The mid end. Disowned my robot sons. Not disowned. I'm not gonna build them. I'm not gonna build these ones. And I still got lots of kits, but there are five. I feel like unloading 5 kits is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I think that actually probably wraps up everything I have to talk about, unless you divert me again, which you could do. Thoughts about the Star Trek episode from Wednesday? It was good. I like it. A. It was an A episode. No complaints. How mad am I that the only missing kits are from the Gunplay Leaker seed kits? Not very. I'm not mad about it. It's just kind of boring. I like to be excited about things. Listen, I literally the only kit in the universe I care about right now that's likely to ever get a release has been announced. So I'm eating pretty well. And I've still got so much Gundam to build. Like I'm not hard up. I'll be okay. Okay, let's do our clip review. Shall we? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Doot and doot and doot. There we go. We made it. Um cool. Right. Sorry, my brain is not. for despite having not actually gotten up until like 11:30 today, I'm actually really tired. I had to pee so much last night. I What was that? Yeah, it is. That is the content people crave. I woke up not less than 3 times during the night to get up and pee. It was a lot of pee too. The big, like, voluminous. Just so much. You know that scene from Austin Powers where Austin is peeing after being unfrozen? Me. That was me. All right. Let's go to the clip review. Go to the clip review. Where's the media source? There we go. Okay, our first clip this evening. Why is my computer being so laggy today? Our first clip this evening is titled A+ Landing. Wow, my hair is already so much longer. How did my hair get that much longer in a week? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This clip is titled Distracted on this stream? Surely not. Okay, I am aware, by the way, that I have gotten distracted. I am cognizant of this fact. This clip is titled, He Can't Keep Getting Away with It. Not today, Satan! Honestly, I didn't notice it until just now. My favorite part of that clip is that the moment I recover and get back to, get up to the top of that cliffside, the sun comes out and it stops raining. All right, this clip is titled, How Lucky is Matt? Things are getting dicey. Woo! This clip is titled, How Matt Chooses the Monarch. All right, and now it is time to choose our monarch. I just have to pick. This clip is titled, If at First You Don't Succeed. Oops! Oops. Thankfully, I just opened a chest. Come on, really? Like 30 people clipped that one too. Okay, our next clip is titled, I'm a Genius, Oh No. Oh no. No! Oh no! I lived! I didn't live! This clip is titled Matt Compliments Cats. Jim Cat, your cats are exemplary. This clip is titled Matt Moving to a New Industry. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and have an edging session in the Goon Cave. Jim Cat, I did not use your clip. I used somebody else's clip and gave them credit. This clip is titled Matt Notices What Matters. Let's see how this works. Oh, the middle one is backwards. Well, it doesn't seem to be mattering much. Oh, it is. This one is titled Matt's Favorite Way to Learn. Oh my god! Okay, well, we learned something. This one is titled, Oh! Oh! Oh. 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 You really think I'd learn my way around these bomb flowers? I'll figure out how any of these buttons work. Not today, but one day. This clip is titled Ozymandias. Look upon my goon cave, ye mighty in despair. This one is titled Remembering Something. It's a good song. Oh, God. Remember that time I was told that these do no damage without being bound to a, It's conceivable, maybe even probable, that I've made a huge mistake. Izandai corrected me that, in fact, I could still do damage with them. Our next clip is titled Dorito Song. Everyone ready? A 1 and a 2 and a... Once a god fell from heaven, Stilling the Hebwa winds. The heavens grew wifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to help the Lord. A wine of ships sowing, built as a passage skyward. The God ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. This clip is titled Swingin' a Hit. God damn it! This clip is titled Synchronicity 113.
Ooh, that's spicy today.
Delicious.
Actually, Chad, if you look very, very closely, the orange. This clip has gotten very long. I do look a little more gray today. I'm not sure why that is. It's just the auto white balance doing its thing. Synchronicity 103 sounds like an easy listening radio station. You're listening to Synchronicity 103. You know what it is? I've been on a new blood pressure drug. I do regret since Sunday switching directions. And my blood pressure is down 15 points.
Our next clip is titled The Jokes 536. Did you hear about the man who drowned himself in human excrement? The police ruled it a suicide. Our next clip is titled To That End. To that end. Pat Bear, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. This clip is titled We're EQing Live. How does this sound? Remember when I said I wasn't going to do it live? Honestly, it sounds pretty good. This clip is titled Where We're Going, We Could Use Roads. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no. I like that when I hit the bird, the drumstick landed on the car and came with me for a while. I didn't notice it at the time. I was too busy looking ahead of the car, but the little drumstick is just like on the back of the car. And our final clip of the evening is titled Yes, Really. Really? That was it. That was the clip review. So, everybody, please get your votes for the new monarch in. We will be heading back to our main scene and doing our traditions, and then we will crown our monarch of the week. So get your votes in. Remember, vote early, vote often. All right. That was the wrong button. Let's go. Shortly. Let's go. We made it. Hooray. Here we are. Okay. So, first things first, we have our phone.
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic 5.
This is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. All right, now for the beverage reveal. Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's Yellow Dog Brewing's Play Dead IPA. Okay, let's go crown a monarch. Lau, thank you for the resub. Now for 37 months. In a row? I need to actually clip or click on the poll because I don't have it open because I had to reboot my computer. All right, that. Sure. Those are fine selections on my part. Let's see who won. Zafty, I'm afraid we need to I'm afraid we need to lean on you to break the tie, please. You don't want it. Literally, you are the one who reserved this as your job. Yes, 8pod, this entire time, all along, you've always been able to click on as many as you want. I have never limited the poll to only one selection. I might, I might start limiting it if you abuse it on account of quote 6. Also, hello to our friend from Finland who has joined the chat. All right, Zafty has made a selection. Thank you, Zafty. All right, we now have a clear winner, which isn't the one I was expecting, but we do have a clear winner. Symphony Solstice. Symph. I have to be very careful not to say simp, because that's a different thing. Symphony, were you our monarch last week as well? Does this mean that you're now a reigning champion 2 weeks in a row? You retain your head. Well, how exciting for you and boring for everyone else. We demand blood. All right, well, that was anticlimactic. Yes, I believe that does mean we can now play a video game. Let's do it. Let's play a video game. Why not? We could do that. Oh, look at that. I'm even on the right screen. Go me. Okay, what is my next objective? Tulin is that way. Tulin around. We want uppies, I think, is the gist of it. Oh, Lofi, thank you for the resub. Was there a joke requested? Oh, there was a joke requested. You know what? I think an Oscars hosted by the Muppets would be pretty fun. That would be a very entertaining Oscars. Very difficult. Very challenging for them to do, but it would be fun. All right, I owe you a joke, so I'm going to tell you a joke. What have we got this evening? All right, folks. I think this is my problem. When I'm in the office, my jokes get a laugh. But when I work from home and call in via Teams, they don't. I guess I'm not remotely funny. Which has obvious consequences for streaming on Twitch. Oh god, there's an ice wizard there. Run away. There we go. 1 tower remains. So I gather Honora won Best Picture this year. I have in fact got no opinion on that. Because I don't think I've seen any of the Best Picture nominees this year. Oh, right, I have seen Conclave. That's true. I have seen Conclave. I forgot Conclave was nominated. Oh, was Dune 2 nominated? Because in that case, I've seen Dune 2 also. We found these strange things at the foot of the Hebra Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? I've done every test I can think of, but I haven't learned anything. Not even what they're made of or what they're for. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. I'd probably hurt if you got hit with one, huh? Well, I've got all I'm gonna get out of these things. If you want them for some reason, they're yours. Tibor says, Matt, you can't just do that to me. I was looking away. Skill issue, TBH. No, I haven't seen Wicked yet. Ooh, oil jars. Square Dot, thank you for the resub. Now for 47 months. I'm drawing up a special menu for those out scavenging for food or investigating. Ingredients are hard to come by in this blizzard, but we'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. That's a cookie just hanging out here. This is a piece of cookie. Also, Maple really wants some. Maple, it's not a cookie for you.
This is not for puppies. It's like still melting.
Oh, that's good.
Here's the part.
Maple cannot have that cookie because there's chocolate in it, and it would kill her. Actually, truthfully, there's not enough chocolate in it to kill her, but it wouldn't sit well in her tummy. Would it, baby? I would give Maple a treat, except that I don't have any treats in her little treat dish that sits on my desk right now. It's empty. She's so happy. You can just see the little hairs spraying off her, illuminated by the light. Goodness me, Maple. Are you leaving? Are you going away now? Goodbye. With the right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up so you don't notice the cold so much. We do not have many of them here, but you're welcome to what's available. In tough situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other and help where we can. Link, you're all right. I worried after I heard that you'd gone missing. What happened? So you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from the village has left to scavenge for food or to investigate the cause of this terrible blizzard. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud. Wish I could do more for you. Though now that I think of it, maybe Tulin could help. Oh, right. You weren't around for it, but little Tulin has developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information. His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us can pull it off. Even stern Taba acknowledges that Tulin's skill is a cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw him, he was with Kasane and Lisa on a trip to find food. I think they were on the way to the Hebra South Summit Cave. That's to the northeast from here. The cave is past the cliff out front and up the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spot. Find the bonfire at the mouth of the cave and you'll be on your way to finding Tulin. All right, thank you, Captain Spam, for the resub now for 49 months. All right, read the book about the Stormwind Arc. Stormwind Arc legend. How do I make a noble Gilbert Gottfried? Once upon a time. Uzumaki15, thank you for the resub, now for 18 months. Oh, Izandai says, do birds fart? Questions I've never asked before. I believe I've looked this up, and I think the answer is no. Birds do not fart. And actually, apparently, it's not because they lack the anatomy to do so, it's because their gut biome doesn't produce gas. There you go. All right, one day, the winds that ought to blow in Rito Village ceased. Then the heavens grew stagnant and the earth fell to ruin. The villagers looked skyward for a solution. They saw a figure pierce through the unmoving gray clouds and descend swiftly toward them. Believing no ordinary being could fall from the heavens, the villagers called this figure a god. And the god stood atop a hill day after day, longing to return home to their island in the heavens. The villagers, forgetting their own troubles, tried to carry the god home on their proud wings. Yet who could say how far it might be, the place this god came from? The Rito took flight in turn, each hoping to reach that place above the clouds. Alas, none had wings strong enough. Seeing this, the god told the leader of the village that returning to the heavens was possible if the Rito gathered materials. Their spirits high, the villagers set about doing so. The god nodded upon seeing the tall pile of materials. This they understood would be enough. The god poured a strange powder into the pile, and several small boats were assembled. Cautiously, the villagers boarded. The small vessels began floating up into the air. With the god leading them, the boats rose higher and higher, soon passing through the thick clouds. The vastness of the heavens took the villagers' breath away. Floating islands dotted a clear blue sky. The villagers rejoiced songfully, and then with reluctance returned to Earth. One day, winds at the village roared back to life. In shock, the villagers looked to the sky. Floating above them was an enormous ship that the god had sent in gratitude. Numerous oars on both sides began to move like wings, soundlessly churning the skies. Air blew across Hebra once again. The skies cleared, and blooming flowers rose from the ground. The god had given them the blessing of wind. This ark that saved the village from catastrophe came to be known as the Stormwind Ark. So ends the story of the Stormwind Ark that saved the village long ago. Stormwind Ark song. Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebra winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. Why does it ping tell me to be here? When you cannot take any more of this cold, I recommend snacking on food I made with a pinch of spicy pepper. We do not have many here, but you are welcome to what's available.
Oh.
Taba is protecting the village where the children are so that I can keep things going here. Whether it's figuring out the source of this weird weather or scrounging food day and night, everyone's pitching in. But don't feel like you're intruding, bud. If there's anything you want to know, you can ask me. Where's Tulin? Right now, Tulin is with Gassane and Lisa looking for food at the Hebra South Summit Cave. The blizzard hasn't hit the caves as hard, so you can still find fish and mushrooms and stuff there. The cave they were headed out to is northeast, up the mountain road past the cliff out front.
Oh.
There's a bonfire burning at the cave's entrance if you need a landmark to find it. Anything else you want to know? Learn anything. We're nearly certain that the source of the blizzard is above the cloud. If we can confirm that, that's a good first step. We don't yet have the supplies to make the trek up there, but we're chipping away at the problem, little by little. Just between you and me, we're thinking of sending Tulin as our investigator. You should see him in action. His abilities really are something, Link. He's a better flyer and archer than most of the adults. And the way he can create winds at will, that's a trick I've never even heard anyone else pulling off. The only thing is, with all that skill at his command, he tends to assume he doesn't need anyone else backing him up. And that's gotten him into trouble more times than I can count. Taba and I talk all the time about what he could accomplish if he could only get rid of that silly idea. Alright, moving on. If you intend to follow Tulin in this kind of weather, be prepared before you head out. Okay, I need to tell another joke because there was another joke request. Did you know that when we went shopping yesterday, we could not find any kind of Boolean? They were completely out of stock. Their tower. Okay. Do I owe squats? Oh, I do owe squats. Okay, well, you're all doing your very best to keep me distracted, which, you know, appreciated. But let's try and get this tower locked down. Let's get her done. Go balls. Yes, Boolean cubes and Boolean operators. They're pronounced very similarly. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. Okay, I am trying very hard not to get murked. Oh. It's a shrine up there. Oh, good. The snow isn't enough to put it out. Yeah, down goes the whole tower, but, you know. Let's do it! Tower 15. That should be Tower 16. The last tower. I guess unless there are 15 towers. For some reason, I thought there were 16. 15 towers done. And all it took was 10 play sessions to get them all. Surface map complete. Sky map complete. Congrats, now I can focus on the 130 hours of shrines. .9 towers per stream was my rate. I mean, that'll drop precipitously when we're up to 40 streams. The average is going to kill the average. Aid from above, this one is called. Whoa, oh my god. Oh, god damn it. Let's try this again. Safe. Right. Beauty. Okay. What purpose do you serve? Whoops. Crap. Crap. Geez, this is like that hallway in the Resident Evil movie. Okay, but I have missed the chest that's in this. So I'll have to come back in.
Visitor to this shrine of light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil.
You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Tiny slurp. All right, we're halfway to another stamina extension. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. I am very sleepy. Okay, we have to redo this shrine because of my own stupidity. I keep picking up my static-free brush and just, like, wiggling it back and forth. Because it amuses me. Oh, chat, you would have been proud of me on Friday. Proud's the word. So I told you I was at the office for work on Friday. And I have a designated desk at the office. I rarely work from the office. I usually work from home. But I do have a dedicated desk. And when they were assigning desks, so we recently had to move our section of the office, the section that our project is in, from one area of the office to another. And my boss assigned me a desk, like, with my back to a hallway, right in the middle of the section, in a pod with other people on the project. And I had previously been sitting in a spot that was next to a window. And so I was like, geez. You give me a desk without a window. What are we going to do? And so it was like, all right, well, fine. We can find another spot. So he found me a window to give me a desk with a window because I complained. This was months ago. Bear in mind, I never work from the office. Like, I'm almost never in the office. But there's, like, most of the staff of our company don't work from the office. There's loads of available desks. So it's not like I'm taking one from somebody else that needs it. But anyhow, I badgered my boss. He's like, all right, we'll give you a desk with a window. Which was all well and good. That was all fine. But it has me sort of sectioned off. I'm not sitting with the rest of the people on my team. I'm sitting in a separate little, like, exclave. It's still in our team area, but it's not in the same, like, pod as the rest of my team. And anyhow, but my window view is great. I got a little north-facing view out of my window. I can watch the SkyTrain go by from my desk. So if I'm sitting at my desk and I'm just sort of zoning out or whatever, or thinking, I can watch the trains go by, which is great. So anyhow, one of my coworkers, one of the engineering leads on the team, while we were in on Friday, because the whole team was in on Friday, walks over and is like, "You sure you want to sit here? Do you want to come and join us?" And like, do you want to move over into the pod with the rest of us? And I'm like, "No, I'm perfectly happy here. I can watch the trains go by," which is important because I'm perfectly neurotypical. And he like, his brain reset when I said that. And he was like, "All right, sure, good for you." I have absolutely no concept of how I'm supposed to open this. Yeah, perhaps there is something I can interact with that will open it. I'm just not sure what. Oh, hold on. Whoa! Spicy. Okay. I'm concerned. I'm concerned that you're all as angry about this as you appear to be. I don't understand why this is so big a deal. You thought I saw the solution? No, I supremely did not see the solution. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I guess it doesn't matter if I... Ooh, a spicy elixir. You all just don't appreciate my genius. That's really the problem here. You pay for entertainment on this channel, not genius. Are you not entertained? I could just warp out of the shrine. I mean, I'm sure I could do that. I'm ready to go. Okay. I have an actual question. This is a genuine question for people who have played this game. Where do I need to go? What do I need to do to get the shrine detector? The Hateno Village Lab. I need to finish one regional phenomena? Well, that's just rude. Kura has directed your search for Princess Zelda into 4 regions that each suffer under a strange phenomenon. Hebra, Elden, Gerudo, and Lanayru. Joshua heard a rumor that the princess might have been seen in Rito village off Hebra, which I mean, I guess is here. I'm already sort of doing the thing. I just need to do the depths stuff with Robbie. Okay, but I don't know how to do that. Finish the plot in this area. Boo. That's not how we roll. Okay, now I'm just looking around. Doing the plot unlock stuff. Have they ever met me? That continues to not be how things are done on this stream. Wait. Hold on. I need to be finding a cave entrance. I'm Matt, and I play narrative games, but not for the plot. Listen! The only reason I did all the Assassin's Creed towers first is so that I can see the whole map and can strategize my way around it. I'm not actually averse to doing the plot first. Mostly, I do things the way I do them, because... I do things the way I do them because I figure that once the story is over, dirtling around and doing the rest of the stuff is less enjoyable. So I do all the, like, side quest stuff first so that the big payoff in the story is the last thing we do. What a disaster! I came all this way to scrounge mushrooms and now this. I'll never get to the deep parts of the cave with a messed up wing. Chill shrooms grow all over this cave, so I figured it'd be a prime spot for scavenging a little food. But cold water has built up in here now, and I can't pick any chill shrooms without crossing it. Ordinarily, my wings would take me right over a little pond like this, but I hurt my wing in a small scrap with monsters. I don't see how I can fly over the pond in this condition. The worst part is, I was just bragging to the folk in the village that I'd bring back even more chill shrooms than last time. If I don't come back with at least 10 of them, there'll be egg on my face. Can I just give you... I came to this cave to gather chill shrooms deep inside, but the cold water pooling in there means that's not happening. If you're going in there too, careful you don't slip. Fall in that cold water and your muscles might get too chilled to swim back out. If I hadn't hurt my wing and a small scrap with some monsters, I could have crossed that pool in a few short flaps. How am I going to face the other villagers without the 10 chill shrooms I promised to bring back? Where's Tulin? You're looking for Tulin? He's out at another cave gathering food with Gasane and them. There's a bonfire marking the entrance. You'll find it eventually if you go west down the mountain slope. If you start freezing on your way there, take a minute by the fire to warm up. Okay, well, I screwed that up royally because I ran up the mountain path. I do have a fan capsule, I just don't want to use it. No! wasn't how that was supposed to go. Would I like to know a safer way? Absolutely not. How about a more dangerous way? I can definitely come up with a more dangerous way. Believe me, I don't need your suggestions for that. See? I don't need your help. You don't know if that was more damage I took no, or more dangerous I took no damage. I feel like that was definitely more dangerous. It just worked out very luckily. Oh, no. Live! I pressed the wrong one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm aware the running jumps go further. I hit the wrong... I was trying to run when I hit the jump button. That was not on purpose. For whatever reason, I find the button mapping in this game really counterintuitive. Oh my god. How many bomb flowers do I have right now? 2. Okay. Well, in that case... Oh, no! We have encountered the game's most deadly cave. The one with the weird hands, the goo, not as deadly as this. Could I have built a bridge this whole time? Yes. But would it have been as entertaining? No. You were wondering when I would stop listening to chat and do my own thing. What makes you think I was at any point listening to chat? Sometimes my own thing is also very stupid. And I says, wow, rude. So we got some real they hated him because he told the truth energy going on right now. makes me feel any better you just died in Animal Crossing. That does actually make me feel a little better. Wow, I got way worse luck on the item drops there. A sticky lizard. All right, we have successfully cleared this cave. I came to this cave to gather chill shrooms deep inside, but the cold water pooling in there means that's not happening. If you're going in there too, careful you don't slip. Fall in that cold water and your muscles might get too chilled to swim back out. If I hadn't hurt my wing in a small scrap with some monsters, I could have crossed that pool in a few short flaps. How am I gonna face the other villagers without the 10 shell shrooms I'd promised to bring back? Is this enough? Wait, you didn't actually cross the pond and pick the chill shrooms, did you? You weren't worried about falling into the freezing water? Well, gosh, that's really brave of you. I can't just take them for free, though. Here, why don't I give you this? Now I can make good on all my big talk. You know, this isn't the only cave in these mountains with pools of freezing water. Be careful where you explore. Ah, there's the bonfire. The bonfire I evidently ran right past on my way up the mountain. Didn't think I'd be seeing anyone else in these mountains anytime soon. What with the blizzard and all. I'm here because it's a good place to find food for my people. Why are you here? Looking for Tulin, huh? Fair enough. He's father in this cave with Kasane. They're scavenging for food. No, I'm not gonna show you the way. I need to keep an eye on what we've amassed so far. Be on your guard. There's a creature in that cave that hops around on the walls. It probably won't bother you if you stay away from it. Good luck finding Tulin. I will definitely not be staying away from it. Categorically not. Whoops. Ow! Oops. Chillfin trout. Oh, hey, this water is not unbearably cold either. That's exciting. Hmm. I can't believe that worked. Those fish didn't have anywhere to go. Would you say it's something like shooting fish in a barrel? Dough? Ow! That's rough. Was it an excellent death, though? Hello, Measure of Hope. Hope you're doing well. Really? Again? Alright, got those guys. Now I just need to get through here again. Out dying. Do I have a weapon that doesn't have something attached to it? Can I... How do I defuse a weapon? Oh, it's the sword itself that's... It's still badly damaged. Well, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Boom. Into the cave. Take that. Take that. Wow, there's actually like a million lizards in here. Ascend! Okay. Sam says, Twitch is just hilariously bad at telling you when you get gift subscriptions to channels you're not currently watching. Which, if you've ever read our Twitch, I don't think is true. The number of people who are like, why did I get this sub to a channel that I'm not watching is very, very large. Enough that it's a kind of nuisance post on the subreddit. Go to sleep. Bodied. It is definitely possible to get gift subs to people that you don't follow or participate in their communities at all. It's just basically once Twitch runs out of people who are in chat to give subscriptions to, it'll just give them to anybody. Oh, I see. Alright, this is a little bit problematic. I really need to find some, I really need to find some new bows. Hold. Hey, thank you, Jim Cat. Congratulations to James Lur. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. All right. Show me a bubble frog. Not a bubble frog. Oh, it looks like I accidentally went the right way. How could I do such a thing? What are we gonna do with that boy? It's just like him to fly off on his own and leave all the food we collected behind. Oh! Well, I'll be. What is a Hylian doing all the way up here in such a fierce blizzard? You're here to talk to Tulin, eh? You just missed him, unfortunately. Our task was to scavenge food in this area, but we saw a flock of monsters fly past outside the cave. The same ones that have been sighted around the village lately, in fact. I told the others we should return right away to report them, but Tulin clearly wasn't listening at all. He said, I'm gonna follow them back to their nest, and flew off alone before I could protest. If you leave the cave and head north, you can spot a lone cedar tree on Talanto Peak. That's where we saw the monsters. No doubt Tulin followed them there. I know he thinks he's unbeatable, but he really shouldn't be taking these chances. Wait, why does my bow use battery? Cyanide, thank you for the resub. Now for 60 months. There we go, I got a bubble gem. Oh. I probably can throw... You're probably right. I probably can throw fire fruit. And no, I have not yet done squats. I did indeed get distracted. I was gonna do them after the water cave, and then I forgot. And nobody reminded me until now. All right, hold on here. Let's do everything I'm supposed to do. There we go. Also, I need to take a bathroom break, so everybody hang tight. All right, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me. Oh, hey, right, it's March. I forgot that it was March. Yeah, happy March. We're in March Madness again. The anniversary of March Madness. It's been March 2020 for over 5 years now. It has. What was that? Yeah. It's March 28th, 2020. Very good. Okay, I still don't know how to help this poor guy. Yeah, I know I need to make the sign stand up after he lets go, but I don't know how to do... Oh. I'm learning.
Oh, you're that guy from before. I'm putting President Hudson here, too. I've eaten a special rice ball I made, so this cold weather won't get to me. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do.
I'll leave you to it.
I really should redouble my support. What is it? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. So, can you not bother me?
Here, try letting go.
What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go.
Rock on!
He's standing. How is the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's standing. Just put this right here, get that fastened, and, perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks.
Ooh, a red rupee.
Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself.
Spicy mushroom rice balls.
But I still don't feel like I thanked you enough. This is a little something for my premium collection. A special gift from me to you. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off.
All right, I will have to take care of those balls. Make sure I don't sit on them. Otherwise... Nice. A soldier's bow. All right, good. I have a replacement bow, which I am immediately going to equip because I want to save the nice bow. Oh, nice! And another bow. Everything's coming up Link. Oh, God. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a lone cedar tree. I was told to look for a lone cedar tree. Probably that one, right there, right atop the peak. I mean, you can sure me all you want, but they did say a lone tree at the top of the peak. And that does appear to be a lone tree at the top of the peak. That's a little bit problematic. There he is. See? It worked. Stupid monster. What? Wink? Where did you come from? Oh, you see, that rotten monster took my good bow. See? That's the bow napper. I've got to get it back. Help me out, Wink.
Oh.
Really? Thanks. Did you know I can blow a strong gust of wind anywhere I feel like? I'll do it for you, too. That way you can glide over the way that monster went. Just tell me where to point the gust, and I'll make it work for you. Tulin's power of wind. When Tulin's aura is charged, she can create a stream of wind that blows straight forward. This can be used for bursts of speed while paragliding. Let's go! Gust! he goes!
Oh,
There we go! I owe you big time, Wink. Without you, my bow might have been lost for good. Uh-oh. There's more of them. Oh, wait. They're not gonna make a fool out of me twice. Let's go get them together. Oh, God! Jesus merciful Christ. Oh, God! Ow! Get away from me! Oh, God! No! Some hero of courage I am. Listen, I courageously yote myself straight into the floor. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God! I'm so courageous, I did it twice. Yikes! Ooh. We did it! I believe I did it, actually. Hey, look! I think this might have been a hideout for those monsters.
oh,
Huh? Was that the wind? It couldn't have been. There's no way. Must have been something else.
Hoy!
Hey! Tulin! Leg! Huh?
oh,
Oh!
Oh?
That was some impressive teamwork, you two. Aw, you saw that, Hoth? Talk about embarrassing. I didn't listen when Kasane tried to stop me. I thought I could handle it. But I just ended up losing my favorite bow to those stupid things. I thought I was fully fledged, but there's probably no way I could have gotten it back on my own. I bet you see now why we're treating you like a small chick. Yeah, you were right.
It really is important to work as a flock. I think I finally get what Dad has been trying to tell me all this time. Is that all there is to this story? It seems unlike you to let your bow be taken, Tulin. Oh yeah, funny story about that. There was this whole thing with Princess Zelda. I spotted her getting attacked by a monster. It was such a surprise that I dropped my guard and it stole my bow. But I guess she was fine because then she zoomed up above that cloud. What? Princess Zelda flew above the cloud? How can that be? Seems like a stretch, but we're not gonna get to the bottom of it sitting around here. Tulin, Link came out here looking for Princess Zelda. You should go with him and investigate the cloud you say the princess soared into. Huh? But I thought I wasn't allowed. I gotta report back before coming here. I gotta report before coming here. We think it's likely that the blizzard is coming from inside that cloud after all. I want to see for myself as soon as I can, but the strong winds make any approach from the sides impossible. The only way in is through the top, but there's not a lot of Rito alive capable of crossing the stormy sky and making it all the way there. Well, except for one. I'm talking about you, Tulin. Only you have the skill and training to create gusts at will. Tulin will be the finest Rito warrior of all, once he understands the value of working with his allies. You know who said that to me? Your old dad, Tabor. Dad said that? Yep, and I'll make sure he knows what you accomplished here today. Now it's time you go with Link to find Princess Zelda and whatever's causing that blizzard. No problem. The two of us together got this. I saw Princess Zelda up on the Sky Islands near Hebra Peak. Let's check there first. Link, Tulin, we're counting on you. Switching between those two voices is not easy. That is actually really hard to do. Adventure log. Regional phenomena. No, Tulin of Rito Village. Go with Tulin to the Sky Islands above Hebra Peak, where he claims he saw Princess Zelda. Ah, Hebra Peak, that way. Well, I suppose I could have gone into the sky map, but now I'm over here. I don't know, I just didn't think of going into the sky map. It's not like I really have anywhere I can zip to at the moment. But I did have an idea.
And I'm pretty sure it's not entirely stupid. I don't know, this just seemed like it involved the least climbing. Hello, Meg.
Hi. There's 2 cookies for you. They're on top of the other cookies.
So what you're saying is there are a borderline unnumbered number of cookies for me.
There is a number. It is finite. They're not as good as they usually are because I effed it up.
Oh. I noticed they were a little flat.
Yeah, they're
But-
a little flat.
That's okay.
Yeah.
They don't taste any worse
No, so
than
they're
they usually do.
Instead of putting half a cup of white sugar in, I put a whole cup of white sugar in.
Oh.
So they're they taste fine. They're just a little sad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
I appreciate I like that nobody called me out for what I said. Not you, not chat. Everybody let that fly under the radar.
I don't actually know what you said.
Oh, I said they're not any worse than they usually are.
Oh, that
and then-
yeah, I just ignored on
Yeah, that's-
purpose
that's
and just
fair.
forgot that you said it because then I still love you.
No, they're delicious. Very good cookies.
The pork was amazing.
The pork was so good.
if I may say so myself.
Meg and I both were like licking our plates. Like
It's so good.
nothing left on the plate.
I
It's
should
so
put that
good.
recipe in Discord.
Yes, you should.
for the Discord folks.
Yes, you should. It was super good.
If you don't eat pork, that's okay. You could also make this with chicken or
Probably beef.
definitely beef, but I think chicken because it's like a milder meat flavor.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
But it was super good.
it's just a really good barbecue sauce, really. So you could
Yeah.
also put it on non-meats. I'm sure it'd be fine on tofu.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tofu
Anyways.
paneer?
Oh no. Actually, you could do like brush it onto like vegetables on the grill.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, mushrooms. Yeah, you could mushroom them.
Anyhow, it was so good.
Yeah,
I
so
want more. I want-
subscribe. Great news. We have it all week.
That's right. Subscribe
so you
either
can-
via Ko-fi or via Twitch and get access to the Discord where we will post the recipe
I will post
that we-
pictures of my meat.
that we got off the internet.
I will post a link. Definitely not like one of the first 3 where you Google.
Definitely not. Not one of those.
Yeah.
The only way you'll get this recipe is to subscribe. There will be no other way for you to find this recipe. It's truly impossible.
Yeah. Family recipe.
Passed down through generations.
Generations of my very white family. The traditional Dutch, Scottish, German,
That's right.
Chinese barbecue pork.
That's right. How many generations are we talking? Oh, like easily 0.025.
No, there's probably at least 7 very white generations behind me.
No, I know. I was saying, how many generations did we pass this recipe through? And I said, like, oh,
0.025.
I mean, there's me. I found the recipe online.
Yeah, but you're not a whole... You haven't known this recipe your entire life. That
That's
was
true.
the joke,
Oh.
was that not even one, because we found the recipe like a week ago and now have made it.
Actually, for the record, I found this recipe last time pork shoulder was on sale. And I proposed it, and you were like, nah, let's have pulled pork instead.
Oh.
You could have been eating this. You could have been
The
eating
pulled
my
pork
delicious
was also
meats.
delicious, but it was... I wanted pulled pork at the time. I don't
Yeah.
regret my choices. I am not reconsidering my life choices, but I am glad we made this because it's really good.
Mm-hmm. So good. And it was infinitely easier than pulled pork.
That's also good.
Yes. So we could have this more.
Yes.
Every week forever.
I feel like we'd get sick of it,
That's true. We would.
but it is very good.
It's so Maple thinks it's good.
How does Maple know?
She knows because she desperately wants to eat it. She cannot eat it. Anyways, I'll let you get back to your game.
So what you're saying is Maple assumes it's good. She's fairly confident that it's good.
She would like it in her mouth.
Yes.
She would like anything in her mouth. though.
Yes. She eats dirt.
She eats limes.
She, like, gladly eats limes.
Yeah. She desires lime.
Very weird. Our dog is broken.
Oh, the banana peel. So she
Well,
ate
I
a
think,
whole banana
I think I
peel.
told Chad about the banana peel.
Yeah. And then last week, she tried to eat another one. She's broken.
Yes.
Something in the flavor part. Anyways. She just likes things in her mouth.
Yes, she does.
Hey, Nate.
Okay, good night. See you in a bit.
Wink! It was around here that I saw Princess Zelda. But now I don't know where she could have gone. Hmm? What is that?
It's my job to keep you on your toes, chat.
Look at that! It's a boat! Huh?
I mean, you're gonna have to work a lot harder if you want to get me there.
Whose voice was that? It's coming from somewhere up there. Whoa! Do you see that thing inside the crowd? Is that another boat? But it's huge! There's tons of those widow flying boats, too. You know what it reminds me of? A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. This whole thing is just like the song of the Stormwind Ark.
Oh,
Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, White Wink? I'm sure I heard it say, "Come to me." It's like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that would lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship? Well, nowhere to go but up. Come on!
But what if instead of up, I went over to that? Is that how it works? All right, then. The boats are, in fact, trampolines. Or, in the words of Tulin, twampaween.
Twampaweens. It's Wika Twampaween.
Downward force. I see a problem here. What's the problem? The problem is that I don't know what to do. Really? I am genuinely stumped right now. Aha! Well. So much for the bow I was hoping to get from that guy. Whoops!
Also, whoops. Oh, God. I am invincible. Not worth it. Oh. Booyah! Never didn't have it. Visitor to this shrine of light, that which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek.
All right, let's save. Saving. Okay, and with that, that is the end of our stream for the evening. So thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks, as well as everybody who subscribes on Ko-fi. I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back, same mat time, same mat channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins at 6:30 p.m. on Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday the 4th. So you should tune in then. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Blue Sky and YouTube and TikTok, as well as on Ko-fi. I have a Ko-fi now. And if you're a subscriber here on Ko-fi, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please join the Discord. Whichever way you choose to do so is fine with me. But please join the Discord. We would love to have you join us. All right, I am going to fire off a raid. Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, so long, have a good night, and goodbye.